We'll hand the microphone over to you because the show is all about you guys out there. Without you, we won't be.
Dab ayiro temakumalo piano odabaro dodo kasi boom bobi ale erege do a neson au agalo ken eserepiobi danange ko piano ba ere lo dumelo ere boa nkodo na so why there's also coronavirus na ere boa piano uga.
Today's Sports Live, abridged version today, reaching you from the studios of your premium news, talk and sports radio station, Today95.1 FM, right here in the gardens.
You know, from one, you expect to hear that soundtrack, the vibes.
No, but coronavirus will not let you hear it regularly. But of course, after it's not played regularly, it doesn't run the airwaves like it used to when the league was on. But you're equally missing it, right?
It sure carries that very soon. We'll get to relish the moments again with this tune.
All right, and the good thing is that the organizers bring a petition is going to be a long, detailed process, and the discussions in Friday's conference were largely based on project restart. Now, the statement added. Now, it was agreed that the Professional Footballers Association, the League Managers Association, players and
on people to decide to start playing your games behind closed doors, because I'm sure the 40,000 test might be including players. And
about yesterday, UK government announced that it has finally achieved a target of conducting 100,000 coronavirus tests per day. But I think it's something that's easily achievable.
Okay.
Now, we are not talking about Nigeria here. We are talking about UK. They have state-of-the-art facilities in terms of, we are talking about 40% out of the, it's not even up to 40%, 40,000 compared to 100,000 now. So
that's 40%.
It shouldn't 40% besides Premier League. Now, but if 100,000 tests per day could be achieved, then we are talking about a test that could be conducted in 24 hours before a league match. That if the Premier League is so bent on completing the league season as it is,
the way they do things there is a lot of
football is big business in the UK.
Big business, I tell you, and involves some of the largest amounts of money spent in world. Has it? Most of the countries who had COVID-19, including Nigeria, are up against a monster, and we need to actually put it in its own place before every other thing can resume. For the FA in England, the whole dynamic will change. The whole story, or maybe they've played one game against. The whole story will change. I will come back to square.
No, do we end it abruptly like we've seen in the Netherlands and of course in the French league? Yeah. But wouldn't that have been a good option? Now they say they are committed to ending the season at least to protect the integrity of the league. Yeah. I mean, you don't just come and award the title to it, be it behind closed doors or no with the fans. Is it safe? That's what they are waiting for. No, and it has to come from the.
I don't like.
We know Liverpool will win the league, no doubt, if they decide to resume it. But do you think the season will eventually be completed, going by what we are?
They would have to consider starting afresh, and probably if it's in their rule book, and maybe if they would be able. It's about the guys down there, the guys fighting for their lives in the relegation zone, and the 6 teams per league spot, as the case may be, the likes of Wolverhampton Wanderers, even the Europa League spots has even gotten very competitive, and that's why the likes of Wolves now, Nuno Espirito Santo made it for 380 games, and maybe you gave me 250 or 300. You give me money back, refund me for the 90 that I did not see, or 80 that I did not get to see. So I think that's
why UEFA has said come to the league back. Gives us a lot of talking points, content, and of course excitement as well. What are the players saying? Over there in the Premier League, the players are equally worried. I mean, Sergio Aguero is speaking. He says players are scared about the prospect of returning to action amid the coronavirus pandemic. That's according to the Manchester City striker, Sergio Aguero. He says, and I quote, the majority of players are scared.
You definitely be scared. Over 239,000. We are nearing the 240,000 mark as a planet, rather.
People in Spain have been given the go-ahead to return to training from May 4th as part of the country's plan to get out of the lockdown. Now, the allowance of individual training sessions is part of phase 0. The preparatory phase of this schedule was suspended. Barcelona were 2 points clear of Real Madrid at the top of the table. All the clubs say they are committed to end the season as well. But it doesn't depend on them as it were.
Before they return to training, as the league looks to restart the season in June after it